Hey yo.
Hey, yo. Welcome to
Thanks.
episode 4.
Four. Yes.
Yep, fourth full episode of G Check. We're starting a little bit later. Hopefully you guys, if you're watching this, saw on my Facebook page. I was just saying, I kind of forgot to change the time on that until later. But anyway, hopefully any of you guys who are wanting to watch live are able to be watching live now. Good luck.
Yeah.
We for this episode, we last month, although we had a lot of technical difficulties, and sorry about that. Hopefully tonight will be okay. I wanted to say that right off the bat, that if we get a lot of technical issues in tonight's episode, we'll probably just stop and then just try to finish it later or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, last month was rough, so any of you guys who actually tried to watch the whole thing, thanks for your patience and understanding.
Yeah. Good work.
I mean, I want to say it's beyond my control, but then some people will say like, "Oh, get a faster internet router or something." It's like it's beyond our control.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully this time will be better because we have a lot of your guys' work to look at.
Yeah. It's not actually called G Tech tonight. It's called U Check, and I point at you.
Yes.
U Check. Yeah. I just came up with that just then. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, we think we could tell that. That's good though. You check. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that sounds like you're
They check.
like yeah, they're the ones checking, but we're
Okay.
checking
I gotta think of something else.
them.
I'll think of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a bit of time, but I'll work on it. Yeah.
I'll give you 30 seconds or so. You should be
30
able to come up
seconds.
with
Okay.
something.
Okay.
But I've got submissions of work from 40 different people, and some people submitted more than one kit that they built. So we got a lot of stuff. We're going to try to get through as many as we can. I'm just going to go in alphabetical order because I've got them all saved here. So we're just going to go down the list, and I'll tell you the name of who it is, and we'll just take a look at some of these. So here, before we go, I just want to show this too because I'll be sitting on this giant Tsingtao beer.
Oh, man. Is that how you actually say it properly?
I don't know.
Or you overdo it? Oh, okay. I thought yeah. Oh, yeah, sweet. Is that like Thai or Singapore or Indonesian or something?
It says
Maybe
brewed and
something.
bottled in China.
Oh yeah, China.
I think it's Chinese.
Okay.
But
And I have.
Yeah, I don't know. It says beer and beer in English and cerveza. So.
Oh yeah, good old Mexican. Yeah. Yeah, those bottles are massive. And I just have a nice little mellow adult white sparkling here. So I'm just gonna have that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey.
All right, let's get to some of this work. We got a lot of stuff here to look at.
Serious stuff.
This first build is from Aaron Brown. So yeah, again, just gonna be going in alphabetical order here. So let me share this.
And I haven't seen these yet, so I'm gonna be brutal. So get ready to cry, people.
Yeah, I've been receiving all the email. Josh hasn't seen any of these yet. So here's Aaron Brown's Gelgoog, master grade Gelgoog.
And chipping looks great.
Yeah, it's a bit heavy for my personal taste, but it is situated in the right areas, I think, and all of that.
And I like that it's not like you look at the head. The top of the head is nice and thick, but down the front's a little bit less thick. And so I like that it's not evenly done all the way over as well. Even though it's heavy, it's not even, which is good.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. He wrote a little bit like in his email. Some people, when they submitted stuff, they like talked about their build a little bit in their emails. So I apologize. A lot of that probably I'm not going to remember, but I'll try to remember as much as I can. Anyway, he mentioned something about the red arm of this. He didn't mention anything of it having anything to do with Metal Gear Solid 5, but that's immediately what I thought of when I saw this of Venom Snake's arm.
Yeah.
But he didn't mention about that, so I'm guessing that that's not actually
Okay.
Also, I thought it was a quite interesting use of these builder parts on the arm, on the shoulder. You can see that.
I didn't even notice because he's done them in white. I know those parts. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are like the aquatic thrusters.
Yep.
So yeah, at first I didn't notice either until I saw that other closer up picture. Like when you're just looking at the front, you don't really notice that.
And he's got extra ones on the side of the legs as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that either. Let's see if there's a closer up photo of that. Yeah, here you go. On this one, you can see those there on the side of the legs. That set of builders parts, every time I see it, I think that they look cool, but just the way that they're made, I think it'd be really hard to utilize them in a way that looks like they make sense.
Because they
look like they would mesh.
This actually meshes because it matches the kind of the dome curve shape as the Golgoog's legs. Yeah, but that wouldn't work on very many kits. Yeah.
That's why I wish Bandai would make more of those, because a lot of them really only seem like they'd work on like, they're quite specific in their shape. But I think
go
ahead.
I'm a sucker for white mobile suits. I love white mobile suits. That's why I like the Stein so much. So I like this, and the weathering, and I can't tell if there's it looks like there's pre-shading as well. Hey, on this, yeah,
it looks like that, or maybe just highlighting.
Or highlighting, yep.
It's kind of hard to tell, but one of the two is done. Yeah. It's not really all that noticeable on the main white, but on that secondary kind of off-white color, you can see it a lot more.
Yeah, it looks good because it makes it look like heavy. It looks like it's a real white mobile suit as opposed to just straight white. Yeah.
And then, just some more builder's parts there on the backpack.
And are those Senenju fuel tanks or something, I think?
I would imagine those are also builder's parts, fuel tanks.
Oh, they might be builders, yeah. Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Or Kotobukiya. I know Kotobukiya just recently came out with some new ones.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, actually. The builder's parts fuel tanks are quite easy to spot. But these ones do look a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I do want to look at this picture here. This Heat Hawk is cool because...
nice
thing, because he's attached those other builder's parts, the square vents on the side of there.
Oh yeah, I know this.
So it looks really cool. It gives it that looks like, it reminds me of that big. There's probably a load of these in many other like games and anime and stuff. But in Halo 2, I think it was. Brute axe.
Yep, I think I remember that.
That kind of reminds me of that.
Cool. A nice glowing paint on the edge of the blade as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say the gradient on there is cool. So
so in all, I like this. If I had to give some feedback, it would just be, personally, I like the weathering to be a little more subtle and not as much all over the suit. But I know that I've done a little bit of weathering before, and man, it's hard to stop because it's really fun. Yeah.
The shield looks nice, but you can tell like the shield looks much less weathered. I mean, there's got some bullet holes in here.
Yeah.
But compared to it, but I mean, like, it's a totally different color. So I mean, you could imagine it being like, actually in the story, like it's a mobile suit that's been in use, but it just recently just picked up a new shield.
I was just gonna say that its old shield is destroyed and in pieces, and it just got given this one. Yeah,
something like that. So I mean, you can imagine that. I don't know if that's what he had in mind when he was making this, but that's like with any art, that's just up to the viewer's point of view.
Yeah.
Right?
And is that a different white for the skirt and for the top of the chest? It's a bit more of a cream, or is there just more shading?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the same on the legs too. You can see on the bottom of the feet and the kneecap.
Down the bottom. Yeah. No, that's good. Breaks it up.
So I think that's just like the regular color scheme. So what he's done is like stuck with the original like layout, but just changed the colors. Basically. All right. So let's move on. Did you have anything else you wanted to say about that one?
No. I like that. And I like the Gelgoog. Yeah. I would have liked to see an inner frame shot. That thing has an insane inner frame.
Yeah, it does. I think from one of the pictures I could see that like you could see a little bit underneath the bell bottoms of the leg, and it looked like it was not painted fully underneath. Like you can see some of the pink underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing maybe the inner frame was not painted.
That's all right.
Totally, I don't know.
Yeah, totally understandable. That thing's like 1,000 parts.
This next one is from Aldrin Santos. So let me just.
Okay, wait. Before you put it up, I'm going to do a game where I have to guess what it is before you put it up.
Okay.
I'm going to say that this is Bill Burning.
That is remarkably close, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was pretty amazing, actually.
Oh!
Really close.
Yes! Wow. Oh, man. Oh, that's hilarious. I knew. Yeah.
That was totally real for you guys watching. That was not actually prompted.
Look at my smile. Oh, gosh. That's hilarious. Wow. So anyway.
That's pretty amazing. He submitted a couple kits, but this is just the first one.
Is that another Kamiki in the shot with him?
I believe that it would be the Tri-Burning Gundam there.
Tri-Burning. That's what I was picturing. Yeah.
No, you're right.
No, I think it's another Kamiki.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it has the sword holder on the back skirt, and the head shape is different. Yeah. But yeah, cool colors. I haven't seen this in those colors, and he painted the flame effect parts. I think this is the only picture of this one. Yeah, he submitted a few kits, but this is the only photo of this one. It looks like, I am not sure, but it looks like he probably did a similar technique to what I did of painting silver underneath the blue parts to make those look more kind of bright, shiny, not just like empty clear plastic.
Yeah, that works well. Yeah, and I like the black. The black, it kind of makes those parts disappear, which makes the blues pop more, which makes the blues pop over the orange even more because they're complementary color scheme. So that looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, the color layout is good too, and I like the black around the top of the calf as well.
Oh yeah, that's
like
nice.
It's added because normally. So it looks like maybe what he did is just all the red parts just changed to black, basically. So that's good.
If this was the standard color scheme, I would have bought this kit. Yeah.
It's definitely better than just the typical red, I think, for sure. It's a really nice kit to paint. It's a really quick kit to paint. So if you ever want to just pick one up and just paint it in a different color scheme, it's a really fast kit to paint because there's like no seam lines on it, basically.
That's great.
Yeah, this is just something like when you want to change a color scheme, a really easy way to do it is just stick with like the original layout and just swap the colors, so you don't have to worry about making like which part should be black, which part should be white. Just say, okay, everything that was red, I'm just going to change it to black, and everything that was white, I'm just going to keep it white, like that.
Yeah, because of this head, like if you had painted the thighs on this black, it would totally change the balance of it. So that's a good tip. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. So if you want to be safe with custom colors, just stick with the original layout. There we got a 1/100.
1/100. Yeah.
Yeah. Barbatos Lupus. Looks like.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no, the 1/100. The fingers, it still uses the same old hands of the original one, even though it's supposed to have the more pointed fingers.
Damn. The trimming, I like the trimming on the red on the shoulders, going around that with the metallic. That looks nice.
I think he must have scribed it. I don't remember if that has that detail there.
I don't think that's on there. No.
Because here on the V-fin as well, this is added, I'm sure. The white part.
I didn't even notice that. That's fantastic.
So I think he must have done a little bit of scribing on this.
Yeah. It looks like they're scribing down on the chest, coming out from the front plate, going down the side of the white.
Here on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tops. But see, I haven't built the 1/100, and I know it has a bunch more panel lines. Yeah.
The 1/100 definitely has a lot more than the HG, and like some of them, it's just too much for me. So yeah,
I wasn't too much of a fan when this came out. On the wrist, the zigzag, the Charlie Brown panel lines. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
Panel line in particular is just
but that's a nice bold blue. It's like a sky blue. It's nice.
Yeah, the colors are nice. If I had to guess which color that is, I would actually guess that that's Mr. Color Sky Blue, but I'm not sure.
I'm not up on the Mr. Colors. Yeah,
I guess that's true. I mean, if it's a different brand, I have no idea, but it does look really similar to that color.
Okay.
Remember that Garazo that I painted, and I recently
Yeah.
was talking about that. I used that same color sky blue on that, and it looks very similar to that. He's also got this grays here, which is very Tron-esque.
I was just about to say Tron. Yeah. So is that just some creative masking, or is that some water slides or something?
Masking, it looks like. So I think what he did is maybe paint like the gradient, white and green, all over the whole thing, and then just lay down that mask, and then paint all black over that, and then just take up the mask.
Yep. Oh man, that'd be fun to do, and hoping that when you're pulling it all off that you don't rip any of it up. Yeah.
That'd be my guess. That's what it looks
cool.
like.
Yeah.
That'd be the easiest way to do it, I imagine. If he did it some different way, he could just be making more work for himself, I guess. But yeah.
Man, that's great. Yeah. If there was maybe a couple, I'm going to try and give a little Josh tip with each one. If there was maybe one extra dark color in this, not just all the dark black or whatever that is, just one extra color there was like maybe a dark gray to break it up just a tiny bit. I think I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah. When you look at the close-up picture, you can see there's like on the gun, and then I think here on the chest it's kind of hard to tell on the photo, but I think that's just gunmetal kind of. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
So there are in the middle of the shoulders and back, there are little bits of gunmetal that break it up a little bit when you're looking up close. But yeah, from farther away, it just looks just totally black.
Yeah. And of course, if this was shot on front of white background, it would look totally different. It's a dark background as well. Yeah.
So I mean, it's obviously very stylistic, and it's supposed to be like that.
Man, that's great. Creative. Nice one.
I haven't seen that. I mean, I've seen that similar technique, but not in this, not in a pattern like that, or like a gradient effect underneath like that, quite like that before. So it definitely looks like, I mean, it definitely gives it the effect of like that those lines are actually like glowing, or like that it's like light pulsating down them, kind of, because it's uneven.
And there's the gradient. Yeah. Yeah. That's great. That's just creative.
Anything else for Aldrin?
No. Good work.
Okay,
so what do we got next? We have coming up, this is going to be tough. I'm going to go with a Jagan. Any kind of Jagan. Damn it. Am I like way off? Starts with a J.
Nope, it doesn't start with a J.
Okay.
It's a, what's the name of that? EasySR.
EasySR. Oh, man.
I mean, it's technically a build fighters kit, but it's basically like a UC kit, so it's the same kind of.
No, that's all right. Don't need to patronize me. I'm good at this. That was my one mistake. I'll get the next 10.
It's a sort of almost the same universe as the Jagan.
That's what I meant. Yeah, Jagan universe. Yeah, I think I cut out a little bit there.
Maybe that must have been it.
Yeah.
So I just got the 3 photos here of this kit. So I'm gonna say I'm not really a big fan of these weapons, just personally, and I'm not sure what those are from. Actually, I can't quite pin that.
Okay, I'm missing. I'm not actually. Oh, there we go. I'm not seeing your screen right now for some reason.
Are you?
Yeah. But I've checked the YouTube show and it's on there, so I might watch from YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
These weapons. Where are those from? They look familiar, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I feel like the cannon is from the EasySR kit, but I'm not sure about the blades. Yeah.
In the cannon on the shield.
Yeah.
That part is from the EasySR, because that's like the radar gun.
Okay. Yeah.
Those blades, I really don't know about that. They almost look like they would be from an SD kit or something.
Yeah, because they got a bit of hollow zones.
Someone's saying in the chat that they look like Bionicle weapons, like from a Lego Bionicle kit.
Yeah.
That could very well be.
Yeah.
So a couple of people said that there in the chat, it looks like. So just looks like the paint was maybe spray can painted. It has that look. But I know spray can painting gold is difficult.
I've never done that. Yeah, I can imagine.
Because with just having less control with a spray can, and when gold, if that drips or pools or something, it can look very uneven. And it's kind of hard to tell in these photos how even that paint is, but it doesn't look bad. But I don't know. There's also other areas where you see, like on the inside of the leg, I can see that maybe it looks, and it could just be the lighting too, but it does look, the paint does look a little bit uneven. So maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was with the airbrush.
Okay.
It doesn't have that look, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
I'm still tempted to do an all gold kit. It'd be fun to do, just to have it sitting there like a phoenix, looking all shiny and gold. Yeah,
I can't wait for that PG.
Oh, you're getting it. That's right. Damn it. Oh man, that's gonna be great. Oh man.
Great.
When is that happening?
I think that's out in March, and then I'm getting it from Samuel Decal. He gets his stuff a month later, so I'll probably get it at the end of April.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, so mysterious weapons on this, but interesting gold. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna duck out for a second. I'll come back in. Oh, now I've got you back. Okay, now it's working again. There we go.
It's all good.
I think I was just losing you when you went to screen share. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. All right, you ready to guess the next one here?
Oh yeah. This one is gonna be. Okay.
I'll guess it.
Oh really? Oh, okay then. Let's say a palace Athen.
Sort of close. Like in general.
Weirdness.
Purity.
Yeah.
But it is a mobile djinn.
No, I would not have guessed that.
Yeah. This is a cool design. Actually, this looks like though this is the first grade kit. It's not the HG, but the first grade. Which just the kit's a little bit more derpy, and you can see that it's got the seam lines straight down the middle of the leg. Yeah. Which the HG might also have, but I'm definitely sure that the first grade has that. And just by the pose, it looks like these skirts are fixed there probably, and just the joints, everything.
And the proportions is maybe the head like bigger than the HG in scale versus the body. Yeah.
I'm 99% sure. I'm 100% sure actually that this is the first grade kit. But so you can see he's trying out some weathering and stuff on this with the battle damage and all of that.
And the bullet holes on the side, Oh, and the key placement of our favorite orange.
Yeah.
Nice one. He knew what to put in.
Right there.
Oh, that looks like a part.
I believe that may be a separate part.
Okay. Yeah.
He sent a load of photos actually, so I have plenty of photos of this one.
I like that texture he's got on the back. It's like a shading, but doesn't look. I don't know. It doesn't just look like standard pre-shading or post-shading. Yeah, I like it. It
looks. I would wonder exactly how that's done, but
maybe post. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's definitely done after the main painting. It looks like. I didn't realize that any of those first grade kits came with open hands. This is a bit strange.
Unless they're from another kit, maybe.
Yeah, might be. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I can see. I know this kit obviously is going to have a lot of seam lines on it. With it being a first grade kit, I've built one of these a couple years ago now, and they're not easy. Not the easiest kits to get rid of seam lines on.
Yeah. Once you fill a seam line, then the joint is locked in or something like that?
No, I mean, they're just like seam lines that are just run like through the whole part. So like any details are on there, you've just got seam line going through all the details on the part.
Yeah.
So just horrible. Like sanding around all that. I mean, it's not like some of the older 80s kits, obviously, but
I mean, I'm so glad I live in a time where the kits are what they are now. So the seam lines that I do have to repair are well hidden.
Did you sorry, this is going off on a tangent off of this kit, but did you see my interview with Alan
I've only watched maybe like 5 minutes of it so far. Yeah.
We were talking about, and actually, I don't know. Maybe this was after the interview. We chatted a bit, still just off the air, but and I can't remember if this was while we were live or not. But we were talking about there's like a challenge, I guess, to build a 160 scale 80s Zaku.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the high mobility type black TriStars.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh
like
gosh.
160 scale.
Oh no, that'd be horrible. It's
said
just because it's full of seams.
Yeah, it's like all seams. And he said like the gaps in the seams are huge. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's a challenge. Oh my gosh. Wow.
But anyway, I think he's he's on the right path, trying out some different weathering and battle damage techniques here.
Totally. And a little bit of red accents as well, like on the top of the chest and the sword. Yeah.
One thing when you're doing red accents like that, that looks like it's done with Gundam marker. It would be my guess. When you're just for him or anyone else who's watching, when you want to do little red accents like that over anything, it's a good idea to do white first if you want the red to really pop, because otherwise the red will look really dull like it does here. So if you want it to really look truly red, truly red,
wooey red.
Lay down some white first, and then red on top of that. It'll be better.
Yeah, man, this is a good start. On the right track for sure.
This on the front of the thighs there, I was trying to tell if those are nub marks that are not sanded, or if that's just like paint that just globbed there or something. Maybe that looks like nubs though, because it looks like it's the same on both sides.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's good that he's like getting into painting and weathering and all of that, but definitely could take some time to also work on just the seams and everything. Just make sure that before starting painting, everything's all nice and cleaned up and everything. But
yeah,
I mean,
I remember my first kit that I got was a HG Gaia, and I finished snapping it, and then I wanted to weather it, so I was getting there, dry brushing and everything. I don't even know if I noticed any nub marks, and if I found that thing, they would be covered in nub marks. You just sometimes you don't even realize until you realize. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're just about to look at Jester, and it could be any scale or grade, but it's definitely going to be a Jester. So everybody get ready for a Jester. If Zach doesn't show a Jester, he changed it.
Once again, it's almost the same. It's almost the right universe.
Okay.
This is another Build Fighters kit that looks like it should just be a UC kit. It's the Double Zeta 2.
Yes. I've seen this one.
Really?
One of my I think Instagram or Facebook friends sent this to me and I checked it out. Yeah, heaps of additional plating on this one. Yeah.
This is Christian Campos. Is the name of this builder. Plating.
Oh no.
No.
When I saw, I thought it was plating at first. It's actually masking.
Yep.
Heaps of masking.
Yep. The colors are a lot more broken up than just the stock colors.
Okay, well I gotta apologize, Christian. I thought it was a lot of ply plating. Nope. That's a lot of masking, which is even more hard work.
I don't know. Debatable.
Yeah.
Equally hard, I'd say.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't do much ply plating.
We've taken a look at kits like this before, where we talked about the breakup of the colors being like there's like an even amount of the colors all throughout the kit,
spread out evenly. Yeah.
When I think that seems like that would make it look like even, but usually they tend to look better when it's not evenly spread out like that all through the kit.
Yeah. Like if you go back to that full size shot with the rifle, like maybe if the whole lower legs, not the feet, the lower legs below the thighs were all blue, maybe with the white kneecaps, that might solidify the kit a little bit more, make it seem bit stronger stanced.
I was gonna say the opposite. I was gonna say more white and less blue on the legs.
Or just, I guess basically what I'm thinking is a solid color on the legs. Yeah.
White. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I would have to think more exactly about the actual color theory of it or something. But usually like it's the same with the Psycho Zaku. We were talking about this before we started going live. It's just there's a lot more color breakup above the waist, and then below the waist it's usually not as much. And that usually tends to just be a bit more balanced by being unbalanced, I guess. I'm not exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to actually see while you're doing it as well, unless you do full Photoshop mock-ups or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's all just personal preference as well too. So
sure. Yeah.
Different personal aesthetics. I think you and I have a very similar eye for the aesthetics that we like and stuff, and that's obviously not going to apply to everyone. This is a cool kit though. I'd like to actually do some work painting this kit sometime.
I haven't built that one yet. I did. This is the 2. I think I did the first one. Yeah.
I like this one. I think I like this one a little bit more, I want to say. Just because those extreme high heels.
Those feet, man. You can even see the toe. You can see the angle that they're meant to be on, which is from the first kit, and how they're just not even near that at all. Yeah. Oh, man, that's great.
So, definitely. Cool kit. This one, yeah, you can see. I wonder how he painted this. See, you can see some of the areas of the paint look a little bit thick.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't notice this before, actually, just because there's so much color breakup, but there's not a whole lot of panel lining on it, actually. See, just because I think, well, I guess there is in pretty much everywhere. Well, it seems like everywhere where there's a panel line, it's just broken up to a different color. Actually, but I guess it's all panel line, but it's just hard to tell.
Okay. Well, like on the front skirt, that light gray vertical strip with the red horizontal strip, that doesn't look like that's panel lined across the top of it.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Maybe just selected panel lining.
Yeah, basically, because you can see there's some like here between the red and like on the face, and then here up on the shoulder. But like, you would think like around the outside of some of these color apps, there would be some lining. So I think that.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Maybe he thought if he panel lined it, it would be too much because it's already got a lot going on. I don't know.
Well, you can see like on this one, he's got it here.
Oh yeah.
Between the blue and the white. He might have scribed that line though, because I'm thinking that didn't actually have a panel line there.
Yeah, and on the shoulder, the big wings coming off the top, the white ones, those look like they're hand scribed as well. They look like they're added on.
These here?
Those zigzags, I think. Yeah.
So
I was going to give a tip. If you go back down to the front feet shot, I think this one. Yeah, those 5 little drill holes on the blue part. If anybody's wanting to do these, I love doing these. Like I did them on Sananju and all my other kits. Teeny tiny drill bit. It's like a 0.3 millimeter or something. And I just glue it to the end of a piece of runner and use that because a pin vise doesn't grip it. But it's hard to get drill holes to be lined up and look right. And when they're not lined up, you notice them straight away. And so instead of just drilling straight in, I'll put a pencil mark, but then I'll use just a little sewing needle and just put a teeny tiny pilot hole and just push that in because you're easier to control a pin than the spinning drill because the drill will spin out of shape. So I do little pinholes first. So try that out if you want to try it.
A pin, or just what I do is just use the tip of my hobby knife.
Oh, your hobby knife,
Just stick it down and then just give it a spin.
Little spin, yeah.
Yeah, just very gently, and it'll have basically the same effect.
If you still have the tip of your hobby knife on, which I always tend to break mine off.
That
really fine tip, I always knock it off, and I'm like, damn it.
Yes, that does tend to happen quite often.
Yeah.
All right, that was once again, that was Christian Campos. The next one is David Barnblatt.
David Barnblatt, and David's coming out here with a Dom.
Close.
Oh, not just the universe close.
It's a mono eye. It's a Xeon mono eye kit.
Hey, nailed it.
It's actually a Zaku sniper.
Ah, yes.
So here
the prototype for the Dom. That's what it is.
You could say that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It wouldn't be accurate, but you could say it.
I'm gonna say it. Yeah.
This is HG kit.
Oh yeah.
This would be the Yonam Kirk's version.
Oh, Good knowledge there.
I recently reviewed this kit. Maybe, I don't know. It was actually not that recently, 2 months ago, maybe. But
is this the standard one that's like just a sandy color?
Yeah, both of the versions of the kit are very similar in color, but there's just a few different details. The Yonam Kirk's version has these clips on the top of the shoulder, the top of the torso, and these little details on the shoulder piece. And then those ammo canisters on the backpack, or not ammo canisters, the canisters of the spare barrels of the rifle.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so just a few minor differences in the kit.
Yeah, we're getting some gray kits. I like it. Gray's good. Man, first off, the weathering on this is more to my personal taste, where it's sparse and it's not over every edge. And it's also situated on the places that might take the most damage, which is, of course, the feet, walking around, kicking tanks and kicking buildings and trees and stuff, and on the shoulder as well, the rounded shoulder,
Yeah, and like with the Gelgu that we looked at, that I was gonna imagine that was probably done with the brush, whereas this looks like it's probably done with a sponge.
With a sponge, yeah.
I could be wrong, but that would just be my guess of how that was applied. So that's going to give you a little bit different look in that weathering as well.
The scale of the weathering and the chipping on the Gelgu, I think, is a bit more realistic than the scale on some of the weathering on this one. This seems a little bit upscaled, a little bit too big for the actual size of what it would be.
Yeah, I suppose
Tiny bit. Yeah,
I suppose so. He has done, you can see, let's see, let me try to find a good photo where you can see it. Multiple colors of that. He did that on, just going back to the Gelgu we looked at before, he did that as well. He did multiple tones in the weathering, but he's done it here as well.
Yeah, it looks great.
There's like a silver or gray, I think it's silver, because you can see here it definitely looks silver the way it's catching the light. Silver, and then also like the dark gray or black, whatever.
Yeah, because there's like a medium to light gray underneath that dark gray on the round shoulder. Yeah,
for that sponged weathering. What was I just going to say about that? Yeah,
I like the breakup of all the grays. It looks really good.
Yeah, and then even though there's not really any splash of color at all, except for just there on the knee, it still works, I think.
Yeah.
Usually it's, I don't want to say it's like scary to do that, but even like just doing all grays like that or something, I would feel like I need to put at least some little splash of color in there. But it works, and especially because it's a sniper unit, so like it's probably supposed to be hidden.
Is that a panel line on the crotch that comes in the kit?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's probably there like that. I like this that little red line there. This is a decal.
Yeah, that's nice.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Really cool detail added there for that. And I would guess for that yellow striping that he just masked that and painted it. It looks good.
It's good. The width of the yellow and the non-yellow is really even. That looks really good. Yeah. That would have been fun to do the chipping on. That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in this close up, you can see a lot of that multiple tones of that chipping. You can actually see this. Actually, it looks like 3 tones of that.
Yeah, like a pale brown kind of gray. Yeah.
So
yeah, that looks really nice cool. across the top of the foot or above the foot.
He submitted another one too. So here, let me.
Oh, is this the Dom? Oh, okay, yeah.
Nope.
Damn it! There's too many Gundams.
Striking out.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta.
But it is.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a strike. I thought you were giving me a clue.
No.
Damn it.
That would have been a good clue. Damn, I should.
That would have been a good one. Yeah.
This is.
What?
This is the HG G30th.
Oh, okay.
So this is the starter set too.
Yeah.
It's the starter set too, but the kit that comes in the starter set too is the G30th edition HG kit. So it's the HG kit that is really highly detailed, like the RG, but it doesn't
Like the
have
RG.
near the part separation, of course.
Wow.
So he solved that by just doing a load of masking.
Man, there you go. Just do that.
Yeah.
It's probably way more stable than the RG. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, generally, I tend to see a lot of people not giving a whole lot of love to the RG Gundam, but I never thought it was. I never had a problem.
Oh no, there's just a couple pieces that maybe pop off, and it's of course not as secure as a Heishi, but no, it's it's fantastic. Yeah, yeah.
It has been a long time since I built one, but
Mm.
built a couple way back when. Anyway, so yeah, it's a lot of masking there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it definitely looks like the RG,
Yeah.
and with all the decals and everything on there as well.
Mm.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that looks great.
These photos, like with it kind of from like a lower angle and like just the sky in the background, kind of remind me of the photos that you did for your Shinanju.
Oh yeah, totally.
Similar.
You get that get that camera low. Yep, and the sky behind it.
It looks like.
There you go. Yeah.
Like that. Is the shield shaded? I don't think there's any shading on this kit, but just how much all the colors are all broken up and everything.
Yeah.
It sort of looks like that.
The red looked like it had a little bit of shading in the middle of the shield at the top of the cross, but I don't know. Yeah.
So maybe he did do some pre-shading on that.
Yeah, and a little bit on the yellow of the cross as well. Or maybe it's a shadow. Yeah. Yeah, that's good work.
So I'm guessing that is not the stickers, but he must have got some water slides for that.
Oh yeah, got the water slide kit.
Must have.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shame. You should have just hand brushed those on. Stop being lazy. Come on.
All right, next one is.
Oh, you're gonna give me a clue?
Okay, let me think about it here first.
It's tricky.
This is by Dex Antares. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Dex Antares. And you shouldn't have to guess too hard.
What?
You shouldn't have to guess too hard.
Two? Just two? There's so many two versions. Zaku 2? Yeah, yep, Zaku 2.
Gundam Mark II.
I had like two choices.
Yeah.
Oh man, there you go.
Good try. It was a Zaku 2. I don't know. I would have given a different hint, but
yeah, okay.
But he has
GPO.
Tricked it out with a little bit different shield there. It's the GP shield, and then the gun is also customized. I wonder if that I know recently, about a month or two ago, I know Strider Prime did that competition of building a custom weapon.
Oh, cool.
And I wonder if I saw that weapon in that contest.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure. It looks familiar.
Yeah.
Using like the bazooka ammo there, like on the rifle.
Yeah.
And using like different parts there for the lower barrel there and everything.
Yeah. And that's the standard rifle ammo on top as well, or is that the base rifle? Has it just built onto that?
If I remember correctly, that's where. No, I think that rifle goes underneath the barrel in the front.
Yeah.
So, no, that is moved to the back, and then the parts of the bazooka are added underneath. Yeah, it's a cool, modified weapon there.
And those are the builder's parts, the thrusters on the back of the calves as well, I think. Here? Yeah.
Yes, I think you're right.
Because it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it has any. Yeah.
It would be just flat. But yeah, you can see that. They look a little bit unnatural. I mean, just because they're round and the kit is very angular. Also, just because they have a lot more detail on them compared to the rest of the kit. There's not a lot of surface detail. There. But when you look at the kit from the front, you're not going to notice them at all, or even from like this kind of where it's a full shot of behind. It just kind of blends in with the green.
Yeah, it does work.
This one, I can tell there is definitely no panel lining on it. If you would have panel lined it, those lines would stick out a lot more.
Yeah.
But as it is now, the green just kind of doesn't have the panel line. It's like breaking it up.
And wait, I just realized that's a RX-78 head. That's not a Mark II head.
Oh, yeah. Right?
I didn't even realize. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got some LEDs in the beam sabers.
This is the Revive kit.
Okay.
Actually. Just to say that. Yeah, those would be the new Kotobukiya ones.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Yeah. For 1/144s. Wow.
They come with the blades that are like blades that are shaped like Star Wars style, where like they don't come to a point. Just like a rod basically. And then they also come with ones that are shaped like more like typical Gundam style, like this.
So you can get them for your Gundam kits and then your Star Wars figures.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which style the actual frame arms would use. I think the more Star Wars style ones, I believe. But frame arms is freedom, right?
Frame arms is freedom? Is that I don't know it, damn it.
We're gonna start that off now.
Oh, frame arms is freedom, yeah.
No more Gunpla is freedom. Let's play it out. Frame arms is freedom.
Faith, F-A-I-F. Frame arms is freedom.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have faith.
Yeah, I think definitely adding some panel lining on this, maybe painting in some of the details a little bit, would definitely help. The head looks really nice because he's got like the Vulcans painted there, and then like the little mouthpiece there lined up.
And changing the jewel in between the V fin to be a darker color. I'm not sure what kit that's from, but I'm guessing it's the RG. Yeah. Is there an RG G3? Is it G3, the one that's like blues and grays?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not an RG, but damn. Wait a minute.
That looks really detailed, the head, but maybe not.
Yeah, the head definitely looks different from what my original guess would be because the Mark II is the Revive Mark II, that the head is just the Revive Mark 78.
Oh, okay.
Head.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't quite look the same. So I'm not sure, actually. Okay. That might be the head of just the original HGUC
original
kit.
high grade. Yeah.
I think it had a little bit bigger head. The head, that's a little bit more like the Verka style, which I think the original HGUC head was closer to the like Verka style head face.
Okay. Good. Try it balancing out the colors and placement as well, leaving the skirts and the thighs white and the arms. It works.
Yeah. All right. Next one is Dylan Berlant. I'm not sure.
And Dylan has sent in Grimgird for us.
Why don't you focus your power and give it another go?
Okay. Dylan has sent in.
Focus your power.
Focus my. Oh, damn it! You're giving me a clue. Focus my power. What is like? Is it like a sniper with focusing?
You're concentrating on the wrong word of that clue.
Power. No, I don't know. What's the? No, I got nothing. Damn it.
Power to GM.
Oh. the only name that has like powered in it.
Yeah.
Jeez, what am I doing?
This would be the HG, I believe. Not the P Bandai Master Grade. Just taking a first look at this, but actually this could be the Master Grade.
Okay, I can't see it yet. Okay. I've lost your feed again. Hey, can you try turning off screen share and then trying it again? That's what's doing it.
Wait. Whoa.
Oh yeah. You come back when not presenting.
Okay, hang on just a second. Then let me open this back up. I almost pressed the button to hang up the call.
Oh, yes, that's great.
All right, how's it now?
Let's see. Yay, there we go. Yeah, cool.
You got it?
Oh, look at this lighting. Good photography.
Yeah, nice dramatic lighting. That's always good to see. And something that I try to do occasionally and can never seem to do well. So
it's not easy. I've tried it too. I think that's why I end up going outside, is because the sun is so far away, so it gives me better lighting. But yeah, setting up some dramatic lighting is tricky.
I really like this photo here, just because of the way the visor looks. It almost looks painted. Yeah, like this photo almost looks like it's just like a CG painted image. You know what I mean?
Totally.
But this one is
like maybe is this like some weathering kit kind of style application of weathering with like a little teeny tiny, almost like makeup brush?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Like the Tamiya like weathering kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Some of this definitely looks more like it's maybe a sponge, like here on the front of the chest. You can see there's like the actual dots of what would probably be a sponge, I suppose. But yeah, some of this other part definitely looks like maybe just brushed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be the master grade, sorry. You can tell by the hands there as the first 1 and 3 split of the fingers.
That's right, those hands, yes.
I actually put this, I have this kit, which is not mine, but just on loan to me from a friend. And I put it in my queue to be painted soon, but it keeps getting bumped by the things that keep coming up. But I'm looking forward to painting this kit as soon. He's also added some little detail parts, and it's hard to tell if those are metal parts or just plastic parts that he's just painted metallic.
Because there might be the thing where you chop the ends off a pin and then put the little nubby end in. Yeah.
Those definitely look like that. This one could be like actual real screws.
Possibly. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
The weathering is heavy, but I like it.
It's also kind of like here on the front of the toe, just that like really thick.
Yeah.
Thing. So I'm not sure if that was like intentional or if that's just maybe that's just the top coat, maybe pulled a little bit there.
Yeah. Okay.
But whether it was on purpose or accidental, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got some damage here.
Hey, nice shield. And this is tricky when you got a shield and you start melting holes and scratching holes. It's hard to stop, and they stopped at 1. That's good work. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that big scratch going down on the lower third of it as well.
Yeah, here. I wonder about these decals. Because you can see there's he did a good job of putting the decals, like remembering to put the decals down before doing the weathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is something I don't do. I don't really do weathering, but I usually forget to put the decals down before doing a wash.
Yep. Yeah.
Stupid. But and I like it. I wish there was a different photo. We can kind of see it in this photo that rifle is like a tan color.
Yeah,
which I think looks cool, but you can't really see it. There's no photo that shows it really clearly.
Oh, there we go. Go back one.
This one here. That's a different one. That's
a different one. Oh, okay.
That's the beam. That's the beam spray gun.
Yeah.
This one here, you can see just the butt of it. There. It's a cool color for that.
That's a good color.
Like rifle. This kit, though, I know for a fact that this kit, unless he changed the hands, which I don't think so, I think that's the stock hands, really struggles holding weapons. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. He was feeling the pain trying to get that to hold that stuff.
Because my Zadist has the same hands, but it's got a big mounting point in the back of the forearm for the rifle, and it just locks in like a polycap, so it doesn't even need to hold it.
Yeah.
So I don't know that pain.
So like here, maybe you can see like in this photo. Yeah, it's not going to be very clear, but you can tell just by the hand that handle is just resting there.
Yeah.
It's not really even gripping that at all.
I do remember those fingers being on the Zeta, they were very strong, and actually you had to work hard to pull them out. So the hinges are really nice, but they can't actually grip.
Yeah. It's just the size of the actual handle of the weapon doesn't fit in the space.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Next one is from Elijah Cabinian.
And Elijah has sent in a Gira Doga for everybody to look at.
Once again, close, but not quite.
Green?
It's green, actually.
Hey!
Yes. And it's a mono eye.
Damn, I meant to say Zulu. Oh, no, okay.
Nope.
I was picturing Zulu, but I said Doga.
It's
okay.
usually not green, but in this case
Green
it's
goof.
green.
Yeah.
It's a goof custom in green.
Oh, the goof custom. If anybody hasn't built this, the high grade is awesome.
I've never built the high grade, only master grade.
Oh man, it's really cool. Yeah.
And this would be the master grade.
Yes, you can tell by the hands.
Yeah, those terrible, terrible hands.
Terrible hands. Yeah.
The hands
Such
on this
a
kit
good looking MS though. Damn.
Yeah, the hands on this kit are just the worst.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're losing a bit of awesomeness that probably is in the model because of the flash.
Yeah.
Flash fills out a kit and makes it hard to tell how good it is in real life. Yeah.
Definitely. And I mean, obviously, a lot of people don't have access to a proper camera, so you just got to work with what you got.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, if you can avoid using a flash, it's the best thing. I mean, if you for whatever reason have the only option is a camera or a phone or something that it's impossible to turn off the flash, then just shoot it outside in the sunlight.
Yeah. And you can even put your hand over the flash.
Yeah,
take the shot. Yeah. But yeah, outside sunlight in the shade, it's the best. Nature's photo booth.
So, but it is cool to see the goof custom in these colors, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely gives it that more kind of MSV kind of look. And then the two-tone green.
Two-tone green, yeah.
There's this really strange thing, and I can't tell if this is maybe just some. You can see like there's a couple little spots of like this like turquoise color like popping through. I'm not sure what that is. If that's just
is that the blue base with the green going over the top of it? Maybe, and it's making it look a bit turquoise.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because what it almost looks like, kind of, is that it looks like just the paint's chipped, and that's just turquoise underneath showing through.
Yeah.
But that kit is obviously not turquoise. I mean, it's blue, but it's not that turquoise color. Or what I'm thinking, what's also possible is that just might be
the white balance.
Just in the photo. What's the word I want to say? Not digitization, but just some information loss in the photo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that it's not actually there on the kit. It just came through in the photo like that.
Sure. Yeah. You can see it on the inside of the elbow, right where your mouse is. There's a little bit of blue there. Yeah. It might just be maybe the white balance is a little bit off on the photo as well.
Something, and I can't quite tell what exactly that is, or if that's intentional or not. But I keep seeing that. That when I'm
totally.
My eye keeps getting drawn to that little bit of color. You can see like just right here on the front a little bit, and you're just getting these little bits of that color. What that also could be is that just somewhere, probably not, I guess, I don't know. Somewhere right next to this, there's something turquoise, so the light is reflecting it.
Yep, maybe.
But probably not, I don't know, but it's bothering me. I can't only see that.
And it looks like the pipes hand done or redone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was noticing that too. That does look like maybe he's put like some putty over the top of them or something. Yeah, like that's the stock pieces, but then like he wrapped some putty around them or something to give them like a little bit different look. Maybe something. Yeah, he was going for like something similar, kind of like the Thunderbolt kind of look or something. Yeah. I'm not quite sure, but
well, man, points for this one for just changing the color scheme completely. That's cool.
The goof looks good in green like that.
Mm.
This one is just only 2 photos from Emmanuel Reditia.
And Emmanuel has sent in a Freedom or Strike Freedom.
Nope. I'll give you a hint. It's a kit that we've already seen before. Someone else did.
Bill Burning. No, they didn't do Bill Burning. Somebody did before Gelgoog.
You were closer with the first guess. Kamiki.
I meant to say Kamiki. I don't know why I said Bill Burney again. Got Build on the Brain.
Building on the brain. And it's actually a very similar color scheme as well.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it's kind of hard to see in the photo, but it looks like a very dark purple. I don't think that's black, but a dark purple color.
And man, look at them get that light behind those flame effect parts. Looks good.
Good idea with that. Also, looks like he's. I'm not sure the blue parts. He definitely sprayed top coat on top of the clear blue parts, and I'm not sure whether that was on purpose or not. But it's definitely made given those clear blue parts a different look.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally, we would not want to do that, right? But if that's what he intended to do, then that's how they came out looking. You can see though that this was probably hand painted with something, or even I'm not sure, but I've seen other stuff when it's painted actually like fully with using a Gundam marker, and it looks like that where the paint is very uneven.
It can build up and make uneven patches.
So I'm guessing this was either hand painted or painted entirely with a Gundam marker. I'm not quite sure, but I'm guessing that texture is not on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think it looks good in purple, and
it does, yeah.
Red sword blade looks cool.
Yeah, that's nice. So is that on his front skirt? So is that meant to be like a bow, almost like a belt, like a karate or taekwondo belt or something? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. I'm sure that's on purpose. It's supposed to look like that. On mine, I shaved mine down to make it look less like that. So like this top part, like I just filed that down to try to make this so it's just like one flat shape. I don't know if I think there's an album or something on my page if you want to see that, but anyway.
Yeah, cool. That kit looks like it'd be a fun one to repaint, like you said.
I've got it right here. I guess I can show you. Here we go. Here, you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
I filed that down and just kept the front skirt as all one color to try to make it look less like a bow on mine.
That did work, yeah.
Yeah, just to try to avoid that. Anyway, that was, like I said, it's a fun kit to paint. I'm gonna try to get this back on the base here.
Okay, I need time to think about what's next. I mean, not think, just tell you what it is, because I know what it is. We have a Baowu.
Well, this next one is from Freddie Torres. He actually submitted 3 kits, and none of the 3 are Baowu.
I thought you were going to say all 3 are Baowus. And I was going to say, I know. Yeah. Crazy, yeah.
That'd be pretty amazing. He, I believe, is friends with those Gundam guys.
Okay.
And one of his kits was one winning kit from STGMC.
Okay.
So let me see here. Open up the first one. You want to take another crack at this one?
Oh, it's okay.
The first one that I'm gonna show you here, I'll give you a hint for this one. It was one of my favorite kits of last year. Did you watch that?
The Gyan, the high grade Gyan.
No.
That was one of yours. What?
That was number 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember what your other ones were. Damn it! No, I can't.
I thought you had all my videos memorized. Come on, what's the deal?
All right, man. So
it's the
I said a
Grimgird.
Grimgird like two guesses ago. Damn it. Yeah.
Grimgird with the what's that? The Amazing Exia backpack.
Ah, I didn't even recognize it.
Yep.
Man. Oh, this looks cool. Black and purple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Nice.
black and purple, and the on like when you have really dark colors and then white decals.
Yeah.
Doesn't always work for me personally because sometimes they just pop out too much.
Yeah.
But the placement of these, it's sparing enough that I think it looks good in this case.
Totally.
The decal placement and just the white decals, because they do help to break up just all the dark color.
Yeah.
But they're not just like all over the place, like it's just infected with all this white stuff. He's also got these custom decals. So I think a lot of these are just custom decals. You can see the F Torres here.
Torres.
You'll see that on his other builds here as well. Two other ones.
Man, I got to get some custom decals made. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's kept the white in on the pipes, which breaks it up nicely, and a bit of like gunmetal-y silver for the inner frame parts.
It's a great kit. You can see there's actually 2 tones of purple as well. I see a good where you can see there's LEDs added here as well. Here you can see the trophy. This is from a different fest though.
Okay.
Sprewfest.
Sprewfest. Nice.
I'm not familiar with that, but let's see, where can you see that well? Hopefully you can see here. You can see there's a darker purple and then just kind of straight purple there.
Yeah.
You can see it throughout other places in the kit, but that was where I noticed it first there on the shoulders.
And this is the high grade, right?
This would be the 1/100 scale, I believe.
Because there isn't a high grade dark matter, is there?
Oh, no, wait a minute. No, there's not a 1/100 scale. No, it's an Amazing Exia, not dark matter.
I'm sorry, Amazing Exia. Yeah.
And
so that's a P Bandai, isn't it? Isn't Amazing Exia P Bandai only? Oh man, do we know what we're talking about?
No. Because here's where I'm getting hung up, because that hand, the open hand, definitely looks like an HG open hand. Those hands definitely look like they're HG hands. But that base, that is an HG base. This is definitely the HG.
Okay, definitely HG. Yeah.
At first when I saw that action base, I thought that was the action base 1, but now that I look at it again, it's definitely action base 2. So yes, it's definitely a 1/44 scale.
So that means there's a high grade. There is a high grade Amazing Exia.
Yeah, there's definitely a high grade Amazing Exia.
Why did I never get that? I don't know why. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
It's the master grade that I couldn't remember if they did make a P Bandai kit of that or
maybe it's that they didn't, and it's crazy that they didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, because the runners were actually marked for Amazing and Dark Matter. They were marked with like an A/D.
Yeah. And it said, "We promise we will release it in 3 months' time." It said it on the runner, and they never did.
Yeah, but it was in Japanese, so most.
Yeah, so it just they just slipped past. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just realized that I'm not presenting this. So sorry, the screen was flashing back and forth between this, so people weren't getting a good look at this. Sorry about that.
Okay.
This has the LED in the eye, but I think you can see just by the reflection here that there's an LED below the chest as well. Or in the chest.
In the chest, shining down.
It's kind of hard to see. You can see the reflection of it down below. So I think there's an LED in the chest that shines down.
Is there red in the backpack as well?
Yes, there's red there as well too.
Yeah, cool.
You can see it in that one, and there's a better picture. You can see that.
I've thought of doing that with some of my kits, cool. Like where the leg is and then the foot is out underneath, having some light up underneath the main lower leg to shine down onto the foot. Just for a little bit of extra light. I thought of doing that, and this works nice.
Yeah, so it's a great mashup of those kits. Sometimes kit bashes, sometimes work and sometimes don't, depending on like the shape of the parts you're trying to mash together. But that backpack looks totally natural for the kit.
It's great. Yeah, I was given a friend of mine, Aussie friend. He's doing some kit bashing and some modding. And he was sending me some photos, and he's like, "How does the arm look?" And I'm like, "Oh, it looks a bit crazy." and I turned it into grayscale. And it helps you to actually see the form more.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there is doing kit bashing or whatever, take a photo with the parts on, just blue tack them on or whatever, and do it in black and white or change it to grayscale. And it helps you not see the colors and see the shapes. Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, that's something that I struggle with if I'm ever trying to do that. Because you're holding the part together and like looking at it and you're like, ah, it looks stupid.
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah.
You have to try to imagine it. It's all in one color.
Mm. Yeah.
He's also added a couple little vents here. Those are just Kotobuki option parts. I noticed vents added to the back of the leg just for some nice extra little detail there.
Oh, and man, he's got the wire going up through the base. Nice work. Yeah.
So I'm guessing maybe batteries are stored in the rock part. You can see there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or just this batteries or whatever. However, he's got that. Which, by the way, those rocks also look really nice.
They look great. Yeah.
So it makes for a nice base there. Just simple.
Yeah.
Thing, right?
No crazy diorama or anything like that. Let you focus on the kit itself. Yeah.
Yeah. That was like Chris Robledo Squeeze from New York Comic Con last year. The Grimgird running on the sand.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Just really simple. I mean, it's not like a scene, but it's just something to give it some like spatial relation there.
Yeah, it's like a hint of a scene.
All right, he does have two more kits, so I do want to show the next one here as well. Okay, this one also has. Let me see here. There's no way you're ever gonna guess this, so I'll just.
I want to get it so bad, but no. Okay. Z Zulu.
Nope.
What the heck? Oh, it's the super big iron-blooded orphans.
Yeah. It's the Grey Zine and the Barbatos.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a more full diorama here, and that drill foot actually spins. He's got a motor in there, and that's spinning.
No way.
So I do have the link. He sent me the link for the video. He has a video of that as well. I'll put this up here for you guys. And let me see. Hang on just a minute. Let me share to that. Where is it? Here we go. So also check out his YouTube page here. Freddy Torres. Here you can see the. Are you seeing this right?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. The drill foot in action, drilling the Barbatos there.
Nice.
He's got a few different angles where you can see it more here. So that's pretty cool. That'd have to be wearing down the kit there.
Yeah, jeez.
Hopefully he's got some like,
real-time battle damage.
Some really strong protective coating on that paint. Make sure it's not just like blasting away the paint off of that. But
60 layers of clear coat.
Yeah.
Wow. And is that moving? It's a little bit stuttery on my screen, but it's moving the leg a little bit of the Grey Zine.
Yeah, the whole thing is shaking a little bit, and the Barbatos too is shaking a little bit because of that.
But does it look good? Like, does it look a little bit more realistic because of that?
No, it honestly doesn't look good.
No. Okay, all right. Yeah, just checking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that sort of thing, honestly, like motorized stuff in like models, for me, it doesn't really do anything for me because I think most of the time you're just gonna be looking at photographs of something. So that's just not something that really appeals to me. It doesn't really do anything for me, to be honest. But.
Yeah. That would have been fun to actually make. Yeah, less so to have it on display.
It's just, I have a kind of similar feeling just about LEDs as well. They're great for when you're taking photos of the kit, but then just in general, when it's actually just sitting on your shelf, you're probably never going to actually turn the LEDs on.
Yeah.
But this one does have the LED there in the eye, which looks great in the photos, of course.
Even if it's just an eye, like say your kit has a bunch of thrusters like a Sinanju, just the eye, if you want to do one, is good enough. It looks cool. Brings a little bit of life to it.
I like how he changed the colors of the Barbatos as well here. You can see it's just like all kind of grayscale. Oh, it's similar to like the deactive armor of the seed kits.
Oh yeah, yep.
Similar
I love
look to that. So that looks cool. Also, the tanks. You can see this one. Let's see. I think there's a better photo. There's one with the X straight through it.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool. Here you can see in that one. Where's the X is like straight through the tank there. I think there should be a better photo.
Looks like a crumpled bug
as well. Maybe there's not a better photo of that. It just in a few of the photos you can see that if you're looking directly at that, but this with the little tanks there.
Good realistic texture too, with the rocks and the grass.
Yeah, and this tree as well. I think I was noticing that before. Also, the tree looks really nice. They have this diorama and everything in general.
And that little rock at the front, he could have not had that in, but it keeps your eye towards the middle, and it gives a bit of a perimeter for the action to happen. It's just by adding that little rock. It's really nice. And the fact that I like that on the back side of the diorama, he's actually done kind of the stone painting texture as well, and not just left it white or something. So because some dioramas look like they're sliced, like a piece of cake.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I wonder. We'd have to look more closely at some of those photos, but I wonder if some of those rocks are real rocks.
They could be. I mean, that's a good way to get realistic rocks, is use real rocks.
They do sort of look like that.
Is that oil on the Barbatos? Like it's leaking out?
Yeah, there's a few things about the damage to the Barbatos that do look a little bit unrealistic to me. Just the way like this foot, like this leg is cut, the way that parts are broken apart, they look like they're just like very cleanly broken apart, not like smashed.
And
I mean, it is using the axes, so you can imagine that maybe it is just like very cleanly sliced, but those axes, I mean, I think aren't really meant to be like that. They're really that sharp.
Because they probably, to be that sharp, they probably have to be heated as well, like a heat hawk to cut, like to melt cut. So it would pinch cut the armor.
And the oil as well. Also, I mean, I would have to know if he did that on purpose, and that's supposed to have a certain look to it. I guess it's maybe, in a way, maybe it's supposed to look like kind of blood, like it's dripping down
from the arm.
From the arm, sort of
hydraulic fluid or something.
Yeah, obviously not. Well, not blood, but I mean having that sort of look to it. Just the painting on everything, I will say, obviously, is very nice as well.
Real clean. And the decals on the Grey Zine are nice as well.
Just the way that the legs of the Barbatos are broken apart just looks a little bit unnatural for me. But when everything else looks so good and natural, that just sticks out. Totally.
That's a shame with entries and things like that, is so much of it is great, and that means if anything of it isn't and doesn't match, it stands out. It's a frustrating thing with judging or looking at entries like that.
You can see this other tank here has the bullet holes in it too, which is cool. And those like actually look like they're like actually sunk down. In there. So like it's not just the hole, but the area around the hole would also be a little bit depressed. It's kind of hard to see because it's far back, but
I can see it. Like a cone kind of going into the tank.
So that's cool. But actually, I talked about that in my announcement for the the custom Zaku contest that I'm doing. And I said, like, if you want to do a diorama, you can do a diorama, but just remember that, like, if there's something that's a part of the diorama that sticks out as being like unsightly or something, then that's just going to hurt the whole kit in general. So, like I said. All right, and this is the other one that he submitted here. This one I definitely remember seeing photos of this.
Nice.
Around Facebook. And I think probably a lot of people have seen this around on Facebook and stuff. The GM, what did he say the title of it is? GM Merca.
Nice.
So he's got a whole bunch of custom decals on this one as well. And you can see some of these are probably from aircraft or something.
Air Force aircraft.
Some of the stars and everything there.
Oh man, this would have been fun to do.
So obviously a lot of novelty going on
Yeah.
with this build, which is fun.
Mm.
This one is from SCGMC.
Mhm.
See their competition. There's the medal for that. So just kind of having a bit of fun with the build. Obviously not
Totally.
as something so like realistic and everything. There you go.
Nice. Oh man.
Mm.
Yeah, and it looks, even though it's silly and for fun, it looks really clean and well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, he's definitely got a lot of skill.
Good painter. Yeah.
Yeah. Still need to someday get to buying one of those chain gun sets. What was that? That's like the giant Gatling gun set. There's a
Ah.
build fighter set.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
I haven't got that either. Oh, geez, that looks great.
I believe I'm trying to see if there's another closer image of that. Here you go. And then it's just got the HD Builders lens part there on it and stuff too.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
good bit of customizing going on with this kit.
That's cool.
These smaller chain guns are maybe from the like campaign part sets, maybe, or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Possibly.
Mm. And those arms on the Power GM, those backpack arms for the weapons, they're just great. You can bend any kind of shape you want. It's just like 9 hinge points.
Yeah.
Has he got big boosters on the back?
Yeah, those are ammo drums, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but if I had to guess, those are also parts included with the giant Gatling set.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's pretty
cool.
Torres.
Nice.
Let's maybe
I was gonna guess for that Power GM in red, white, and blue color scheme, but you didn't give me time, so yeah.
Sorry.
Oh well.
Let's look at one more here, and then
okay.
We'll wrap it up. Yeah, unfortunately, we've only been able to get through about a third or less than a third of these. So we'll have to save these and continue on with these in another episode.
Okay, I'm gonna go with good old Sinanju.
Nope. Wait, let me tell you who this is from, and that might.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This our last one for today is from Gabriel Jimenez.
Gabriel Jimenez. It's GM. Jimenez. Gabriel Jimenez.
Closer.
Okay, bit closer.
Yeah, closer. He actually submitted one of these photos to my photo contest I had earlier in last year. So I've actually seen this.
I remember this. Yep,
I've actually seen this before. It was one of like my kind of finalists that I considered for the winning the competition. Nice outdoor photos here.
Yep. Outdoor people, look at that light. That's free light.
Yep. It's free light. Didn't cost a thing.
Light. No.
No photo tent, no problem.
And if it's cloudy, then that's your diffuser. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Right. So just really cool kits. I really like the color scheme on these kits. For one, is the Zaku F2 and GM Custom. And just like the matching colors there.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm a sucker for sand color.
Yeah, for sure. And then just the posing as well. Some nice like using the environment and using a good like mix of posing, like here with the Zaku in front and with the GM in front.
Big wide stance, dynamic stance.
And like this one here.
Yeah.
The GM up on the rocks there. So,
and I like the photo. If you go to the photo above this one,
that one?
I like how, or maybe keep going up so it's a little bit wider, I think.
That one.
Yeah. I like that one because Zaku is pointing to the right and the GM is pointing to the left. It's good having the two different poses, not shooting the same direction.
Yeah, and just with it being a really wide photo, I guess it just cropped it this way. Yeah. So just a nice negative space there. So again, it's just nice photography here. This one's nice too because it's basically the same photo, but closer, and you have that nice just the focus shift with the GM there out of focus in the back.
Yeah.
You can also see here on the shield, which unfortunately you can't really see in any of the other photos. It says Die Zeeks.
Ah, nice.
There on the side of the Zaku shield. I don't think we can see that in any of the other photos very well, unfortunately. This is the best one here.
Is Zeeks like Z on Geeks or something?
It's just just like slang, like
okay.
in the Korean War when they called the Korean.
Gotcha. Zeeks. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I like these. I mean, like I said, I've seen one of these photos before. This one he submitted before, so I liked it at that time, and I still like these photos.
Oh, so these extra photos you hadn't seen?
Yeah, the other ones I hadn't seen at that time.
Man,
I submitted this one.
Nice. Yeah.
But I mean, it's all the same stuff, just different pose and everything.
Sure. Yeah.
Still looks good, and yeah, I just really like the colors of these.
Yeah.
It's a simple color scheme there.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really well done.
All right, so if you guys did submit photos to me, there's still a lot of them. So if you didn't see your stuff today, once again, I was going in alphabetical order, so we only got to G there with Gabriel. So we'll try to get to the rest of them later in a future episode, if not next month, after that, or whatever, however we decide we want to do it. But
by 2025, we'll get through all of them, so don't worry. Just stick around.
Yeah. And maybe for the time being, please don't submit anymore, just because we've already got plenty. If you didn't submit, or if you didn't know that we were doing this and you didn't send in something to submit, we'll do it again later. For now, we have plenty to work with, so we'll try to just get through the ones that I already have. And then later, when we want to get some more submissions from you guys, we'll let you know. So if you didn't make it in for this round, just stay tuned.
Yeah. And if you do, for the next round, I'll get you all to email me as well without Zach knowing, so that when he reads out your name, I know on the list on the side of what your kit is, and he will be blown away because I'll guess everyone right. Yeah. So
or just they can submit all of the submissions just to you.
Just to me.
Save me the trouble of organizing them. Because I actually
what else?
Put them all in folders and stuff.
Oh man, yeah, that's a lot of work. Yeah.
Because
you got spare time.
Yeah, plenty of time. So not only was I collecting all the submissions for this, but also collecting all of the contest entries for my contest, which is now up to 194.
For the Zaku?
Yeah.
Man, good work, everybody. Holy crap, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see if 194 people finish by the deadline, but
okay. This is entering. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so Josh and I will be live together again in about 36 hours or something.
Not
too long from now. If you guys haven't seen the post on the Gunpla Talk page, this month's episode of Gunpla Talk has been moved forward. It was supposed to be next weekend, but it's going to be this weekend. So for us, Josh and I, it's Sunday morning. In North America, it'd be Saturday evening. So check the Gunpla Talk Facebook page if you want to watch that. And submit your questions there. We're going to have a Q&A episode, so you'll be able to, you can ask your questions beforehand just on the Facebook page, and we'll refer to those. Or if you're watching live, you can ask questions live as well. We're also going to be showing off our works in progress on all of our Verlogics. And if you haven't seen the Verlogic Facebook page, you can check that out as well. Josh made a Facebook page for sharing.
Group.
A group.
Open to everybody, so join in, invite friends and stuff, and just have fun. Yeah.
If you guys are working on, or you want to see what other people are working on their Verlogic designs, you can check out that Facebook page. We'll mention all this again on Sunday on Gunpla Talk as well, because we'll be talking more about that. And we're also going to be joined by Ed Jordan, aka Double O Gundam Reviews, another YouTuber. Is going to be hopefully joining us. He's supposed to, assuming nothing goes wrong. He's supposed to be joining us this Sunday as well. So thank you guys all for watching. Again, sorry if we didn't get to your your work. We'll try to get to it soon. Josh, anything else?
Yeah. No, thanks for everybody sending in your entries. That was great. It was actually me how many we got. That was fantastic. So I had heaps of fun actually checking out your guys' stuff. We check you. We check you. See, I came up with a really good one.
It's not really good though.
Not really. Damn it. Remember when I almost guessed the Kamiki burning? Let's just focus on that.
Yeah, that first one right out of the gate was pretty amazing.
That was really good. I should have just canceled my internet and left then. Yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. Yep.
I was sort of feeling like in Ghostbusters, you know, Bill Murray when he's got the cards.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I should have just said, "Yeah, you guessed it" to everyone, or just if I could just some way give you like shock treatment through the internet.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah. Fun as always, guys. Thanks for joining the chat. Thanks for joining the show. And we'll see you Sunday or next month for this next episode.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.